It's packed. It's
Right.
packed. Let me see. Apple, prunes. We had.
You had prunes?
He grafted 2 prunes. The green one, the green plum,
Yeah.
and the purple plum.
Okay.
He grafted them. You have to see that plum.
He grafted them together. So,
Absolutely delicious. We come down and I said, what the hell is this? First time I saw the odd shape, it looked like a world globe with green and purple.
right.
And you taste it was absolutely delicious. I said, what the hell is this? So the neighbor said, oh, he grafted the prune.
I've never heard of such a thing.
He used to graft all the trees, this guy. You know the Bosch pears?
Bosch pears? Yeah.
I weighed one, 3/4 of a pound for one.
One pair.
Yeah. Marie and Joanne were up in the tree. I had the bushel, and I said, okay, throw them down slowly. Don't hit me. So one hit me in the head, almost knocked me out. I said, I'll be right back. So I came back. The others fell out of the tree. I had the German helmet. My brother, when he fought over there in Europe, came back with the German. Get those hats. You ever seen the German helmets?
I've seen them on TV.
No. It had a thing inside that a headroom and airspace. You should see. You can't beat that. Our hats they stuck next to the German.
Oh, really?
And it had the piece in the back and all.
It's over?
I bet.
You're gonna have strong necks, though, I'll tell you. Anyway, so I put the helmet on. They almost fall out of the trees. That was it. They
Did
couldn't
you have
they
the
couldn't
TV
really
going in your
more.
room, Avery?
That was it. They couldn't really more apples or pears, whatever the hell that was.
Now you had tomatoes and vegetables too?
All kinds. I had plum.
You must have had enough to feed
It was
the neighborhood.
beautiful.
Sound-
My aunts
Who
and
maintained
uncles
it?
came up. I said to my
Did
aunts
you
and
maintain it or did the kids? Who
What?
maintain? You have the boys maintain it? Who maintained the farm, the garden? You did. You did. didn't you?
They didn't do it. That and the sand. I was going back and forth. I put Fran in the sand.
So Pat didn't help out either?
Well, Pat was kind of young. He was like 9, 10 years
Oh, he's
old.
little.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I put Fran in the sand. I said, Sullivan, the Sullivan brothers, they were in the, what do you call it,
That
business?
is almost impossible. That
Digging
is-
and carrying
It's
sand.
sad.
and things like that.
Excavation.
And they used to love to come out there because I made them big dishes of pasta, with the sauce and meatballs and everything. And they used to come out every day. I had benches with the, what do you call it, the tables, the big tables in the back of the land.
Right.
And they would sit there and I had Knee-High, the soda company. He loaded my garage with every kind of soda. He said, if you sell this row of cases, I'll charge you 5 cents a bottle.
Wow.
So I would sell it for 12 cents. So I made 7 cents profit.
There you go.
I sold so many that I made a big profit in the long run,
Sure.
And so Borden's ice cream.
Ice cream.
They put big signs. You want to see the signs that they painted all along the highways and all.
Okay.
Jolly Joe's. That my husband was moving in, but the cook's had, the chef had, it was moving. The signs were all moving. They spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's how much stuff I sold there. We were on a turnpike.
Wow.
Going up the Hildeberg Mountains. Big
Okay.
picnic area. And so they would all stop. You see all these cars all around.
That's before the
What's
through.
my
That's before the
airport?
New York State Thruway's there, right?
6 o'clock, yeah. 6 in the morning, I was making big pots of sauce with meatballs and sausage.
And what year was this?
19, let me see, my son was 53. What year was Nikki born in, Joanne?
Nikki, probably 52.
Yeah, I said 52, 53.
That's when they were right around then.
Yeah,
Wow.
and he was like a year or 2 years old. And I had to sand, I worked my butt off. You have no idea.
I
I
believe it.
think I had 3 hours of sleep a night.
A lot of
And
kids.
I didn't even know. I didn't even feel it. I was dumb, walking numb all the time. Back in the land, buy flowers. The tulips that he bought from Holland,
Yeah.
they were allowed to bring them in then, but
No
they can't do
more.
it anymore. You should have seen they look like carrots,
Wow.
all different shapes, all different colors. Oh my God. I miss all that. I miss it. Every kind of tree, and I transplanted things.
That's
To make it
amazing.
look pretty,
Sure.
I worked my butt off.
I bet.
But we had the cabin chicken, so we put the bunk beds. I put twin beds in there, big ones. They were big bunk beds.
Right.
Like 3/4 size beds,
Sure.
they were small. And trunks, what do we have in that? Joanne, in that cabin.
Yeah, twin beds.
Was a cabin was on the property also?
Yeah.
It was like a bungalow?
He used to rent out the cabin. Listen to what Weinberger did during the Second World War. This Cadillac comes up to when they see me there. The Cadillac came up because when he passed away, everything closed down. And so we bought the whole place for $10,000.
Okay.
And so she
That was
got
a lot of money.
excited. Well, she got excited when she saw people there. This lady. So she had a chauffeur.
Right.
And she got out of the car. I'm thinking, what the hell is this woman on? And she said, can I rent your cabin? I said, no, my kids are playing there. Why would you rent my cabin?
Right.
And she said, I always rented it. I said, why? You said, Cadillac, we don't have running water here. It's our wells. Why would you want to rent it? And she said, well, I come from the city. I love the country. I love this area. I would like to rent. I said, my kids have everything in there. I can't.
Right.
So when we investigated, we found out that lady, the people told me across the street when she left, that she was arrested, and the guy that owned the house was arrested. They were spies for Germany. There's a lot
Wow.
of history in that place.
Yeah.
And that cabin was the one that this lady, her husband, or who knows, who the hell else, they used to send the messages or something.
Back to Germany.
Or came in from Germany, and in that
Unbelievable.
cabin.
During World War II.
A lot of history there.
Yeah, it is. Wow.
I said, what? I said, yeah,
That's
there's
amazing.
Weinberger. At Christmas time, he'd open his stand. He was very, he knew how to make all kinds out of wood, all kinds of toys, trains, rocking horses, everything.
Like a wood shop?
Yeah, and he would make all these beautiful toys, they said, and he would send the circulars to the next town, who had very wealthy people in the next town.
What town was that?
What was the town their school was in again?
Delmar?
Delmar.
Yeah?
All wealthy people
Yeah.
lived there. And so they'd come out and buy all his toys at Christmas time. He'd open for Christmas. So
Wow.
people would buy all these wood. I saw some
Handmade
absolute
handmade
amazing,
toys.
painted and all beautiful.
I
Beautiful.
bet.
The wheels and everything, so perfect. And so he would sell his wooden toys in that stand.
Wow.
Until he sold everything, you know, he did all that there in that stand. I was surprised when they told me. I was really, really surprised. But when I saw the way he had the land and the setup and how nice, when they went to put in, this is what I want to tell you, when they went to put in the heating unit,
Mm-hmm.
they used to break on my baseboard. The baseboard was about that high.
Nice.
When they cut it, it was brand new on the other side.
Oh yeah.
And the house was 57 years old when they
Sure.
bought it. It was all new. Whatever kiln wood they call it. Kiln wood. K-I-L-N.
Kiln.
Kiln dried wood.
Kiln dried wood, yeah.
They could not believe the wood. They could not believe it. They said, this is a bomb shelter. This house. It's a bomb
It was built
shelter. Yeah, nothing was built for that.
Yeah.
it was built so well.
No, the wood. The wood. It's made out of this wood. Whatever the hell the
Kiln
wood
it was
was.
kiln dried wood. Yeah, I've heard that.
Like new.
Oh, wow.
Like new. And so every one of the gratings that they put up, the air conditioning gratings, that's what I had on my baseboard. They put up the house downstairs. They would break 7 or 8 electric saws on it before they were able to fit it in. Yeah.
Wow.
Very strong home. Very strong. What they call the perfect square. Whatever the hell that means. The home was a perfect square, they said.
style house. Yeah, what was that called? I know you're.
Yeah, well, the engineers knew what the heck they were talking about. I said, perfect square, what does that mean?
Huh.
Yeah, it
It
was
sounds
very
like
nice.
some beautiful property with
It
all,
was-
the, all,
it
the,
was.
all
It
those
was-
trees and flowers and
Oh,
plants.
Joanne, right? All the trees and flowers, the fruit trees and all. We
You
had,
don't own a lot of property, right?
We do now.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 acres.
That's nice.
Yeah. A lot of work.
Yeah, and it's around 8, well, it's over 10, but part of it's in the water.
Yeah.
A lot of work.
Yeah. Always something. Always something to fix. It's a farmhouse. It's an
The
1870.
trees are falling.
wow.
And what was the year? 18 what?
It's built in 1870.
Oh, nice.
Do you have a sign up, it's a historical thing?
Well,
You should post one out
that
there.
house is For that neighborhood, that house is actually relatively new. So the houses the houses in Hurley, yeah, the houses in Hurley are 1600s, early 1700s, pre-revolutionary Dutch stone homes.
Oh my God.
So our house is one of the
newer ones.
100 years newer than some of the houses that are on the street.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
What's the name of that town?
Hurley. It's
Hurley.
Right. Yeah, it's right outside, not far from where we used to live, just outside of Kingston. It's pretty small.
Oh, it is small. I was gonna ask you what's the
No,
population.
very small. Few thousand people.
And the schools.
Kingston City Schools.
They had to go out of town.
Yeah, the high school's not far, a couple miles.
Oh, that's not
Hurley's the next town, right close to Kingston.
bad. Oh, that's not bad.
But yeah.
How interesting, the history, you know?
Yeah. Hurley was
Well, were Germans there at one time?
Dutch settled there.
Dutch.
And when Kingston was burned by the British during the Revolution,
Why?
they made Hurley the capital.
Why would they burn it?
Burn Kingston? Why did the British burn it? Revolution. War.
It's a revolution, baby.
It's a Revolutionary War. They came in.
Oh.
Kingston was the first capital of New York State.
Yes, I knew
And
that.
that's why they burned it. And then they went up to Saratoga.
Oh.
So some of the houses right by my property were part of the Revolution. Like they made the one house was made
A
the
lot of
first
history in that
capital.
town.
Very much, a lot of history. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, I used to live in Saratoga.
I think that's
Yeah,
great.
very
A
pretty.
lot of
Very
history.
pretty.
Are you on
Oh,
Wells?
beautiful.
Well, we have a hand dug well that's still there. We have a well that was a drilled well, and then at some point they put in.
City water.
We have it's not city, but it's it's public. It's public.
Yes, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's public. We have that. So
That you need.
we have three. You have three sources.
That's great.
The well- the well's-
Where's just to taste this water?
Which one? Well, we don't drink the
you
well.
Don't drink, you don't drink the
No.
well water?
No.
Have it tested.
It's got a lot of even the
Minerals.
even the water from the well has a lot
Iron.
of iron and it's not sulfur, so it's iron in it. It's hard. And Alana doesn't care for it to drink it, you know, but I drink it. It's not. It's
I
fine.
think it's healthier than the damn chemicals they're putting in water. I was drinking water.
A lot of iron's not good.
What?
A lot of iron.
They're putting crap in our water that we're drinking. He's got the water, the healthy water that comes from natural ground, the natural ground.
We have a water softener to keep the
Me too.
sulfur deposits.
So
How deep is
interesting.
your well?
Which one? The hand
Yeah,
dug.
you have-
The hand dug one. The hand dug well is 35 feet, but there's usually like 10 foot of water in it.
Oh.
And then the
Wait a minute.
The other
When you
well
went down 35 feet and you have all that water?
there's 10 foot of water in the 35-foot well.
We were down over 300 feet where we lived in Clarksville.
So
And
our property is the house is up on
A hill.
a hill a little bit.
Yeah.
And if you go down either side of the property, there's a stream on each side. So I think if you
okay.
go deep
So
enough,
you're tapping into the water.
Yeah, but where'd you
you're
guys
hitting-
go in the back when you went swimming? That wasn't far from us. The
lake.
falls, yeah, the falls.
Yeah.
Well, did you have a lot of water down there in the falls?
Are you saying the falls? What do you mean the falls?
Remember when you went down the back road to the falls to swim in the falls? And swing on the vines?
That lake up there? I can't
In
remember.
Clarksville. God, you kids have forgotten it already, Joanne. I saw the falls. You guys were swimming the big
Oh, you're talking
falls.
about near the creek. Yeah. That,
Well, the creek was alongside the road, but you went in the falls where the water was coming down.
right. What about, what are you asking?
Anybody in the back, the casters and all of them, they had plenty of water, all came from the falls.
That's probably true.
I said, here we were 300 feet down, how
Yeah,
come
but
we
you
didn't?
were, don't forget that you had to go down the hill to get to where the
Yes.
house was. You were up, you had elevated property, so.
Yeah, whoa, 300 feet.
Sometimes it's just tying into the right.
You gotta get the right vein, the right
Yeah,
vein.
yeah.
Exactly.
Now, I know in Tampa, we initially had a well that was 60 feet. And then there was, it became contaminated too much minerals, too much iron, too much lead, and all that other stuff. So we dug down 230 or 40 feet for the second round.
Wow.
Where was that?
Tampa.
Oh, yeah.
And that water's good, but we too are on a water softener because it's minerals. It's hard water.
And you had a lot of water?
Hard water, anything that's going in the rocks.
Yeah. I said, did you have a lot of water?
Yeah, we have plenty of water. Good pressure.
That's the important. You have to hit the right vein. So it was a bitch in the summer where we lived. We
What?
had, was concerned
Go
about the
dry?
water.
Well, go dry.
Yeah. But if you went down a side road, remember North Road?
Yeah,
Where everybody used to go with all the jugs and all?
yeah.
That thing was coming down like a waterfall over there.
Sure.
And how many feet was it away from us? It wasn't that far away.
Yeah, but
You have to
still.
hit the right vein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My father, we grew up at a very shallow well, relatively, I think 120 feet, and he never had a problem ever. And
But you hit the right.
sometimes the neighbors had much deeper wells and they had problems. So
Nice, like me. What happened was before we left, Dad found out about the old man. Oh my God! If you go up to the park, you go up further. What was the next town up from us? It was an elderly man with a divining rod,
yeah,
and he could point out the
You
spot.
ever, you ever seen those things in action?
I saw it. It's
I've
unbelievable.
seen people do it.
I tried it. I remember he had let us use that divining rod, and you really do. There's
That old
resistance.
man went down. Almost
There's
straight hit the
resistance on
ground.
your hands that is pulling.
You can feel the
and it's
pull.
like,
Yeah.
You know, this isn't my imagination. Something's pulling this
Yeah.
down.
It's amazing, huh?
Yeah, it is amazing.
This old man walked around my property because I said, I want the deepest you could find. It pulled him right down to the ground. He said, this is the spot. And so we were going to dig there. Then what do you think we did? We moved to Miami. Remember, you got the proposition from the insurance company right after that.
I've
But it was
seen
an
that
old
too.
man that found it,
Yeah.
that divining rod, with that divining rod.
Yeah.
And on his face practically hit the ground. It pulled him down. So I said, okay, that's the spot we have to dig for the well. And it wasn't far from the cabin. I have news for you.
Yeah.
It wasn't
The falls
far
wasn't
from the
far.
house, damn it. What?
The falls wasn't far from our house, though. I mean, if you went out our backyard and then went into the yard behind
It wasn't
us.
far from there?
No, in fact, you could hear the falls from
Oh,
our
God,
backyard.
I don't know.
You could hear the falls from our backyard. It wasn't far from us.
And so that guy that bought the house there, he's living there many years. And he built a bedroom above my bedroom.
Oh, okay.
It's a different shape, the
I
house.
thought Bobby bought the house.
No. This
Didn't
man that,
LaSalle buy
he
it
bought it
and-
from
and then
Bobby. Bobby
bought
did
it?
not build it.
No,
I asked Bobby, he put the pool in
okay.
the back of the land. Because for some reason they were getting a lot more water. He put a pool in the back of the land, took all the fruit
In the
trees
yard?
out.
In the back, in
Yeah.
the yard?
Yeah, right behind the cabin. He
I mean,
cleared
in
the whole
ground-
land.
In ground pool?
What?
In the
No,
yard?
it was above the
Okay, so
ground.
That's a real problem in New York, those things heat.
But don't forget, he was getting the water from the ground. He wasn't getting it from the creek, like a lot of them did. The fire truck used to fill it, but he was getting it right from the ground.
Right.
So maybe Dad told him about this guy, this old guy, what the old guy said. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
But he had a pool.
Oh, I didn't know